What's up guys, this is Ronnie. Welcome back to our channel Total Technology. Today I'm gonna continue the blockchain series. First of all, I would like to say sorry guys, I was busy with Neo4j series. That is why I was not able to upload the blockchain series, which I promised to be completed by end of November. But sorry, there was some urgency to do with Neo4j, so that is why I was busy. But I believe from now onwards I'll be able to create videos regularly on blockchain. So without wasting further time, so let me just introduce to this course or this tutorial essence. In this tutorial we'll be gonna talk about data structure of one blockchain. When you talk about blockchain, so there are several things like kind of nodes, how nodes are connected, what are the very basic data structure within one block, and how these nodes are connected, and what is the important part. I think we have already see what is the structure and why blockchain is important, and why this is kind of impossible to hack or manipulate from a network, contents of this blocks. But in this tutorial I'm not gonna talk about on those things again, because then it will be kind of repetitive. So rather I will start developing one blockchain using Python directly from this tutorial onwards. So this will be more interesting and more exciting for all of you. So let's go to the next slide. So this is very high level representation of a blockchain. If you see this first one is Genesis block here, right? So here the ID is Genesis block, and the important thing for blockchain and very fundamental thing of blockchain is that the hash of the hash of this current block will be previous hash of the next block. So here as this is a Genesis block, it has no previous hash, it has own hash 1 2 3. So in the next block the previous hash will be 1 2 3 and his own hash will be 3 2 1, and the ID is 1. So these other things could be changed, but this thing is always going to be depending on your situation, like what you are going to actually put in the block. In the next, here the hash is 3 2 1, the previous hash is 3 2 1. Here the hash is 4 4 4, the previous hash the next block is 4 4 4. So like this is the connected. So it's a very high level representation of a blockchain. So don't worry guys, I will upload this slide as well. And in the next slide, what I'm gonna do, that is not completed, that I will develop this code and I'll put this over here. So in this part I'll create the Genesis block using Python. Okay, so first thing first, so let me open this thing. Okay, I think so now we can continue building our Genesis block. Okay, so just give me some time. Okay, so I'm just thinking how to deal with that. Probably there are two things actually, you can do it kind of from okay, let me start it first of all like this, then it will be easier. So import hash lib and import, how to say, date time. Okay, so now let me define block, and sorry, it will be, let's define one class, and after that okay, so this is this the data within the blockchain. Okay, I don't think if anything is required, or previous hash, and that is going to null. Okay, so now next thing is that self dot data equals to data, and self dot ID equals to Genesis block, and self dot hash equals to something which is we are not sure at this moment. I'll tell you guys how to deal with that. So let's create one function like get hash. Okay, and there you can calculate the hash. So how would you like to calculate the hash? It is completely depending on you. So what I'll do, like let's create one I equals to 0 while 1. Okay, now let's normal encoded string, let's give it the es is going to be like data plus str I, and we'll encode the whole thing. I have already like discussed this part in our last video, and the hash string will be like hash leap dot sha256, and there I'll put es, and the whole thing will be, again we need to get the hex digest. Just thinking, hex, not sure why hex digest is not coming, not sure. Okay, then we'll see if like hs, like we'll give some sort of like what do you say, some difficulty is equals to dot jet fill, and we'll give, let's say our difficulty level is 3. I'll just put it 3, means our hash should be starts with 30. Then we'll break. Okay, we'll break it, or after that what I'll do, I will like here actually it is going to return the hash 10 hs, but if it is not, then I equals to I plus 1. So this is how it is. Like here we are getting the data, and from data we are applying this 0 1 to 1 by 1, and we are applying this hex digesting, and we are checking if this is starts with 30 or not. If starts with 30, will break and will return. If it is not like same, then again it is going to continue until or unless we are reaching this point. So now what we'll do, so this is like self dot get hash. Okay, now what I'll do, data equals to input, enter the data. Okay, and now let's say block equals to thing will data. Okay, and here we'll write two more function, def print block, let's say print block. So this is going to return print self dot hash one thing, and also this is going to print the actual block. So actual block is going to be like kind of a dictionary, as we said. This is a list, and within the list one block, complete blockchain structure is a like chronological order of listed elements. Okay, so within one listed element is a kind of a dictionary. So it's like id equals to self dot id. So this is how it is. So let me put it here, like hash going to be self dot hash data equals to self.data. Yes, self.data. So this is how it is. And the last thing is, let's say tstamp means timestamp will be like datetime dot datetime dot now. Okay, and after that we will format this as trft. I think we need to format that thing, strf time, and we'll make it like I think let me just a bit close. Okay, then I will increase this thing again, and this is going to be like this. So y m d and then h hour, minute and second. Okay, I think that's all. You can after that print the block as well. Print block is b. So that's it guys. So let me again don't worry guys, so I know this is kind of very small, but you can see this is fine now. So let me check if I did anything wrong or everything is fine. So what I'll do, like I will call that function. So this is going to be like block dot print block. Okay, so now this is going to like return this thing probably. Yes, so let me write this thing, why this is showing some sort of error. Okay, so let me write this thing. So here actually we are getting the input, and after that we are passing this input to this object, and they are creating this object of this class, and after that it is building this complete genesis block and all, and after that we are printing this thing. So if I run this code, it's asking for enter the data. So let me just make it a bit upish. Okay, so let's say I'm just putting 5. So it is doing something, I'm not sure what it is doing. Okay, okay, the thing is that I put okay, just thinking what is happening here. Why this is not writing anything back? If this is, let me just stop this thing. I'm getting, I think this I is not getting increased, so that is why the problem. Okay, get hash, this is there, but the problem is why this is not returning anything. Not sure in that part. Okay, let me check why this is not working. Okay, so everything is fine, but not sure why this is not returning anything. Okay, code, this is getting encode over here in the whole string, and after that I'm just doing hash hex digest. Okay, I'm not sure what is the problem. Okay. Okay, let's try this thing with 1. Let's see what is happening, then we'll see. Okay. It should be fast. I'm not sure why this is taking much time. Cause okay, so actually this is running some other code. This is not running this thing. So probably should run this thing. Okay. Thing. Let me run this thing now. But still this is running this part. Let me delete this thing. There's some problem with the Eclipse, so what I'll do, I'll just close and open this Eclipse again. Hopefully this time this should run that code. It's taking some time. Okay, so I think this is our tutorial. So let me select this thing. Why this is asking for this code again and again? This is kind of weird. What I'll do, I'll just copy the whole thing and create another file. I'll fix it from the root later, but I think it's actually looking for this file. So let's run this thing now. Enter the data. Let should be 3. Missing 1 recurrent. Okay. dApp.print block. Probably. Okay. So this is not like this. This is block in caps. Okay. Okay, so this is the hash, and see, ID is Genesis block, hash is this, data is this, and timestamp is this. This is how we created one Genesis block in our like the first or second tutorial. We did it very like using very simple thing, but here we are doing it properly from Python, and we have created nice data structure. I know this is not the exact one, but again, okay, so this something is not required. Okay, so I'm just explaining this thing. Here we are actually building one default instructor of this class here, and after that we are writing this method to get the hash, and we are actually giving some sort of like just difficulty level. Difficulty level 1 is 1 is 0. So like if I 6.3, then it will take a bit time, but the hash will be starts with 30. If you check this thing like 100, see 3. If I change this thing to 4, so that is the difficulty level actually. Let 4. Now if I make it 7, it will take some time to generate this thing. So what I'll do, 6. Now see, it is taking bit time. Let's do it with 8. So now see, it is taking much time to get this hash. So this is how it is, guys. So if you increase the difficulty level, the hashing will be the generation of the hash will be time taking, and that is called the actual blockchain mining. So if you can participate in the blockchain mining pool, you can earn some money. There are multiple companies are hosting this sort of like task for blockchain mining, so you can participate on this thing. But make sure you should have either some cloud computing infrastructure for running this sort of computing process, or else you should have your own machine. But again, that is will be very costly, because in the real life scenario there is not only one condition of this difficulty level, there are multiple things. And if in a very straightforward way, let's say the difficulty level will be 120 or 50, so, and that is complex, not like start with 50 or something like that. So this will be like this. So but they will definitely give you some sort of like algorithm to like reach those level, but until and unless you are having those computing process or computing power enable infrastructure, there is no use of that. So that is different thing, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. So this is very simple tutorial on how to create one block, or rather the genesis block. So in the next tutorial, so what I'll do, I will try to, I'm just thinking how to put this thing in the code. Well, I will give the GitHub URL here, okay, in this block. So in the next tutorial we'll see how to create the other remaining blocks as well. Okay, so in that case that will be very much easier for all of you guys. But make sure you follow all the tutorials, because next tutorial I'm not gonna write the whole code from here. Rather I will take the series or take this written code as a reference, and from there actually I'll continue. But if someone also wants to have this thing to be done from the beginning, I will do that, but it depending on your review and feedback. So that's all, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video, and keep watching our channel, keep subscribing, keep supporting, keep provide me some sort of comment, feedback, recommendation, suggestion, complaint, whatever, and I will try to improve the quality of the videos. And sorry for being late to upload this video, but don't worry, guys, from now this onwards you will be always regular. So that's all, guys. Hope to see you in the next video. Till then, take care, goodbye, and have a nice day and happy weekend. Wow.